Hello and welcome to this video demonstration on generating case studies with AI, presented by the Columbia Center for Teaching and Learning as part of the Teaching and Learning in the Age of AI initiative. In this video, we will use LibreChat, also known at Columbia as Chat, to show how you can partner with AI to generate case study drafts, saving you time and allowing you to deliver engaging scenarios that support student learning. Case studies provide students with an opportunity to apply course concepts to realistic situations, analyze problems and dilemmas, and practice higher-order thinking skills such as critical thinking and decision-making. Case studies serve as vehicles for classroom discussion, collaboration, and reflection, helping students build the skills needed to address complex real-world challenges. Before leveraging AI to generate case studies, it is important to identify the purpose of the case study and the specific learning objectives. What concepts or skills should students practice? What kinds of decisions or perspectives should they consider? This will help you develop a targeted AI prompt. Gather course materials or examples related to the topic of the desired case that you would be comfortable inputting into the AI. This might include assigned text, real-world scenarios, and professional guidelines. Providing the specific content or examples to the AI can help yield more relevant case study drafts. As with any AI tool, it is important to be mindful of what you upload. Consider copyright, the ethical use of materials, and privacy. With this information in hand, it's time to generate case studies using AI. When prompting AI, it helps to specify the discipline or context for the scenario, the level of complexity, introductory or advanced, the type of dilemma or conflict you'd like students to analyze, the length or detail you'd like in the case study, and the number of discussion questions to include. Let's see what this looks like in action. For this first demo, we will be generating a case based on a topic. Let's say I want to generate a case study focused on climate change for my undergraduate course. The prompt reads as follows. Create a short case study, 500 to 600 words, for an undergraduate environmental science course that illustrates a real-world situation involving coastal communities facing rapid sea level rise due to climate change. The case study should include background context, a central decision point that requires weighing environmental, economic, and social trade-offs, and 3 guiding discussion questions that encourage analysis, evaluation, and problem solving. It is important to review the AI-generated case output for clarity and accessibility. Is the case clearly written? Is it appropriate for your student's level? And does it provide enough context? Relevance. Does it reflect a real-world situation connected to your course goals? The decision point. Is there a clear central decision or dilemma for the students to consider? Balance. Does the case incorporate multiple stakeholders and perspectives? And finally, the discussion questions. Do the guiding questions encourage higher order thinking, such as analysis, evaluation, and problem solving? And does it align with the learning objectives? In reviewing Chat's output, you will see that there is background context for the case study, a central decision point, and 3 guiding discussion questions focusing on environmental considerations, economic trade-offs, and social implications and community resilience. However, in reviewing this chat output, I realized that I need to specify that I want the case to focus on larger coastal communities. I'll use the prompt, can you focus on a coastal community with a population of 100,000 or more? In reviewing the new chat output, I will see that there is a larger population for this coastal city. There is still a central decision point, and there are still 3 guiding discussion questions that are focusing on the environmental evaluation, economic impact analysis, and the social considerations and policy development. I could continue iterating, but instead we will move on to the second demo of this portion. For the second demo, we will generate a case based on an example or uploaded material. Alternatively, I may wish to generate a case based on specific content provided, like an existing case or article. I can upload or copy and paste the text and ask Chat to create a case that is similar. For this demo, I'll be copying and pasting an example. The prompt reads as follows. Here is a case study I've used in my graduate level social work course. A 16-year-old high school student recently placed in foster care is exhibiting signs of depression and academic disengagement. The school social worker is coordinating with teachers, the foster parent, and a community mental health provider to develop a support plan. Please generate a new case study with the same structure, tone, and complexity, but focus on the topic of elder care in a low-income urban setting. Keep the pacing and style similar and include a comparable decision point that invites discussion about ethical dilemmas, resource limitations, and interagency collaboration. In reviewing the output that Chat has provided us, this case study does focus on the topic of elder care in a low-income urban setting. I will likely want to revise and refine the output that offers me a starting point. This concludes this demonstration using Chat to generate case studies. Chat is Columbia University's customizable AI chat platform managed by CUIT. For more information about acquiring a Chat account, please contact CUIT. Remember, the CTL is here to help as you experiment with AI in your teaching and learning. We encourage you to visit our website at ctl.columbia.edu to access resources and additional videos. Or email us at ctlfaculty@columbia.edu to set up a one-on-one consultation.